Chicken is marinated, deep fried and tossed in a special gravy and mixed in with tomatoes, followed by sauteed onions, chilies and veg. Welcome back to Cravings with Adventures. I'm Ahmed. I'm so excited to share this recipe with you. We're going to be making Sri Lankan devil chicken. What I love about this recipe, besides the fact that it tastes delicious, is that I'm using some ingredients for the first time and you're going to absolutely love the outcome. Before I go any further with this recipe, to make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get cooking. I'm going to start by pounding garlic and ginger. I've got about 5 cloves of garlic. I've just sliced these, and I also have a 1-inch piece of ginger that I sliced as well. This should eventually yield 3 tablespoons, so use as much as required. I'm also going to slice 1 banana pepper. Once cut, this should yield about half a cup. I've only worked with pickled banana peppers before, so I'm really excited to use it in this recipe. Next, I'm working with another ingredient that I've never used before, pandan leaves. You can't chew on these leaves, but they do leave a nice grassy aroma with hints of rose, almond, and some even say coconut. They aren't easy to find unless you find a South Asian store that sells them, so you can substitute this with a drop or so of kevra water or rose water, or you can just leave it out. Please note that the water and the essence is not the same thing. Next, I'm going to prepare the sauce. You don't have to do this ahead, but it really does make it much easier. I have 3 tablespoons of ketchup in my bowl, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of Sri Lankan chili paste. This is another ingredient I've never used before, and I'm really excited to try it. Add a teaspoon of sugar, mix it, and keep it aside. Now for the chicken. I have 2.2 pounds, that's 1 kilo, and this is boneless that I've cut into chunks. You can use breast or thigh meat if you prefer, or you can also use bone-in. Add salt and pepper to taste, and 1 teaspoon of Sri Lankan chili powder. I also like to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and mix everything together. I have some hot oil here, and I'm going to start frying the chicken pieces till they're cooked and golden brown. Note that you will have to cook dark meat and bone-in a bit longer. Traditionally, these are deep fried, but you could opt to use the oven or the air fryer if you wish. Once done, remove, drain on kitchen towel, and continue cooking the rest of the batch. Next, I'm going to add some oil to a wok or a kadai, and I'm going to add 1 cup of onion petals. Add the half cup of banana pepper. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of chilies. I just took 3 small chilies and I slit them in half. Saute this briefly. Many add these to the recipe right at the very end. I like to get a little caramelization going before, as I feel it intenses the flavor. Remove and keep aside. I'm going to add some more oil and all of the ginger and garlic I pounded earlier. Like I mentioned before, this should be about 3 tablespoons. I'm also going to add 4 pieces of cinnamon. These are about 1 inch each. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, followed by half a teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm going to mix this in and add half a teaspoon of turmeric. Now I'm going to pour in all of the sauces and the chili sauce I made earlier. Add in a half cup of water and allow this to come to the boil. Now I'm going to throw in some of those pandan leaves. This is roughly 2 tablespoons that I just cut. Add salt to taste. I'm going to add in all of the chicken that I previously cooked and I'm going to mix it to coat. If your gravy is too thin, feel free to add in a teaspoon or so of a cornstarch slurry. This is simply cornstarch mixed with water. I'm going to add half a cup of cubed tomatoes. I cut these quite large as you want to see it and taste the tomatoes in this dish. And finally, I'm going to add the onion, the banana pepper, and the green chilies I sauteed earlier. This is ready to eat. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings for Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for Sri Lankan devil chicken. It's absolutely delicious and so easy to put together. If you love this recipe, guys, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends so they can enjoy it as well. Also, leave me a comment below. I really love hearing from you. And follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Happy eating. Bye.